Grandparents raising grandchildren, GRG, across the United States. A significant and poignant demographic shift is quietly unfolding. Grandparents increasingly find themselves in parenting roles, raising their grandchildren long after their children have grown. Driven by profound love, necessity, and unwavering commitment to family, grandparents courageously step into these challenging circumstances, often in response to unfortunate situations within their children's homes, such as economic hardships or substance abuse. This phenomenon is not rare. Approximately 3.7% of children under 18 in the United States, roughly 2.74 million, are raised by grandparents. Specifically, about 2.33 million children live with their grandmothers, and around 1.30 million are cared for by grandfathers. Among the grandparents, 2.07 million adults are raising their grandchildren, with women constituting a significant majority. Approximately 1.32 million grandmothers have assumed caregiving roles compared to about 757,422 grandfathers. This gender disparity highlights broader caregiving patterns and traditional gender roles historically prevalent in family dynamics. When grandparents assume primary caregiving responsibilities, their age significantly compounds their challenges. Many step into these roles during a life stage traditionally reserved for retirement, leisure, and the pursuit of personal interests. Among adults aged 55 or older, roughly 1.5% are actively parenting their grandchildren. Specifically, 1.7% of older women and 1.2% of older men. These grandparents encounter unique pressures, including emotional strain, physical demands, financial constraints, and social isolation. Navigating retirement plans, healthcare concerns, and diminishing financial resources become significantly more complex as they adjust their life trajectories to accommodate young grandchildren's developmental and emotional needs. In facing these formidable challenges, grandparents demonstrate remarkable resilience, selflessness, and devotion. They willingly make substantial personal sacrifices, reshaping their lifestyles, expectations, and even their future plans to provide stability, emotional support, and unconditional love to their grandchildren. Organizations such as Grandparents Raising Grandchildren, GRG, play a crucial role, providing essential resources, emotional support, practical guidance, and fostering a community for grandparents who might otherwise feel isolated. The message they champion is clear and powerful. Grandparents who take on this responsibility are not alone. Within this broader social context, the lives of Saint Joachim and Saint Anne, the grandparents of Jesus Christ, hold special resonance, especially within the Catholic tradition. Although Scripture does not detail their biographies, the Church honors them profoundly through tradition and devotional literature, notably the Protoevangelium of James. Saint Joachim and Anne exemplify enduring virtues, such as unwavering faith, perseverance, patience, and trust in divine providence. According to tradition, they experienced prolonged childlessness, a profound source of suffering and societal shame in their cultural context. Yet, through persistent prayer and steadfast belief, Anne miraculously conceived, giving birth to Mary. Their parental example significantly shaped the spiritual and emotional environment in which Mary grew up, directly influencing her humility, obedience, and holiness. By extension, Joachim and Anne contributed substantially to the human formation of Jesus himself, preparing Mary to fulfill her sacred role as the Mother of God. The Catholic Church honors Joachim and Anne annually on July 26, acknowledging their marital unity's sacredness and critical roles as parents and grandparents. Consequently, they are revered as the patron saints of grandparents, families, and couples struggling with infertility, interceding compassionately for those navigating similar familial trials. Specifically, the widespread devotion to Saint Anne underscores her importance as a protector and spiritual guardian of mothers and grandmothers. This devotion is evident in significant shrines such as Saint Anne de Beaupré in Quebec and the Church of Saint Anne in Jerusalem, which reflect her universal and enduring appeal. Pope Francis recently amplified their contemporary relevance by establishing World Day for Grandparents and the Elderly, which is observed annually on Sundays closest to July 26. This initiative highlights the vital significance of intergenerational relationships, celebrating grandparents' indispensable role in passing down faith, wisdom, and familial values. It serves as a timely reminder to society of the dignity, wisdom, and spiritual richness that grandparents and elderly individuals contribute to family life and community well-being. Combining the experiences of contemporary grandparents and the revered legacy of Saint Joachim and Anne, a broader narrative emerges, one centered on selfless love, faith-driven resilience, and the profound significance of intergenerational support. Grandparents raising grandchildren today share in the spirit and struggles exemplified by these honored saints. Whether prompted by modern societal challenges or rooted in enduring spiritual traditions, grandparents' caregiving journeys are imbued with purpose, sacrifice, and profound moral significance. Recognition and support of grandparents in these roles are critical. Community awareness, dedicated support networks, and meaningful resources enable grandparents to fulfill their unexpected yet vital responsibilities with dignity and effectiveness. The stories of modern grandparents and Saint Joachim and Anne's ancient witness underscore a timeless truth: the transformative power of family love, steadfast faith, and communal solidarity. In embracing and celebrating this truth, society affirms that grandparents undertaking these extraordinary responsibilities are not alone and that their impact on the lives of their grandchildren is significant.